Today is working on 2009 2010 Toyota Highlander. On this Highlander, sometimes you have a little bit clunking when you make a turn or bump, and you can feel the clunk somewhere from the steering shaft. Now, what happened is this is working like a dry line, and each of this have the U-joint inside here, and when the bearing inside here is bad, somehow making little clunk. It's not going to be terrible or unsafe for you, but when you make noise, you probably don't like that noise, and you probably have to replace it, because when you don't replace it, it could be a danger. When you losing one of this, then you can't handle this the steering, then you know that's pretty dangerous. And I don't know why Toyota have many problems with the RAV4 and the Highlander, and they don't consider it as a safety, and they not recall for it. You know, sometimes the car have about 100,000 miles or less and make noise already. It shouldn't make noise. In the past, it doesn't literally have any problem like this, but now they do have problem with this. So just bought this over 200 something dollars at the Toyota dealership, and depend where you buy. Some dealership charge more, some dealership charge you less. If you live in a location that have more dealership, then you know pricing to see which dealer have cheaper, then you buy from that. Okay, so today I'm going to replace this and keep eye on it. Let's do it together. Okay, take the wheels off. From here you can see that there's a bolt right there, and you can just connect that bolt right there, and then there's another bolt on the top with the under your knees. So that's two bolts that you have to take disassemble to be able to take that out. Okay, using a long extension. If you have a swivel, you can use swivel. If you don't, it should be able to fit right there. And then loosen that. You can see that the bolt is all the way up there. There's a bolt right there. And just take that bolt right there out and tip it open, and you can slide the shafts in. Best thing, make sure your steering is straight, and when you slide in, the steering is straight as well. And if you don't, then your alignment is off, then you have to take the alignment on this too. Okay, okay, now both lose it. You just push the shaft down. On the bottom here, using a screwdriver to punch right here to get it open. So when you get it open, so you can slide the shaft out of that. So when you slide downward like this, you can pull this one up this way. See that? So when you pull this out this way, okay, the boot here a little bit different, just the boot, but they all fit. Okay, this is a Toyota OEM. This one Toyota replacement one, and I don't really see that much play right here. A little bit, you can see that this stay in place, but this right here, it doesn't. See that? Just a little bit play, you know. Other than that, right here, it doesn't have a lot of play. Okay, it doesn't have a lot of play right here, and this one is a little bit more solid too. So that is a little bit not that much solid, but definitely this side is a lot of play than this side. Okay, now back to slice in. Just reverse. What you have to do is just push this in like that. Okay. So when you slide this in, make sure you put the lock pins in, so you can have okay. Now that's a secure. So I can go to the bottom and do the bottom of the same thing too. Slide this in to here, okay, and then screw this up. Make sure it's tight enough, but not over tight to get stripped, because this size socket is a 12 only. If you over torque that, you can break it. Okay, you see that? That's how it is. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's it for the day. Thank you for watching. Alright, so now you know how to do your subscribe. Bye bye now.